would like to talk for a few minutes about with people's attitude in this country towards leadership. I understand how valuable leadership is. I know what a valuable tool it is in life. In the war of life, I understand that it is a great weapon. Within Christianity, the war of faith, I understand what a great weapon it is. But so many people's attitude seems to be like this. Hey, look, we've discovered a great weapon, a great tool, the greatest weapon and the greatest tool ever to help us in our battles in life, to help us in our battle, life. It's such a powerful weapon, it's such a powerful tool. Look at all that it can do. Look at how great this tool is. And people study the tool, they dissect the tool, they take it apart piece by piece, they figure out precisely how each separate piece works, what each separate piece does, how each separate piece works with every other separate piece, and how if you're missing one little piece, the whole thing doesn't work just quite right. And so you have to have every single little piece in there to make it work the best it can work. This powerful weapon that's so powerful in this battle, life. People constantly study the weapon, pick it apart ad infinitum, write books about it, give speeches about it, train others how to use the weapon. Look at the weapon, look at the weapon, look at the weapon. Do you know why we have a weapon? Have you forgotten? Have you forgotten what the weapon is for? Human beings. Life for human beings. That's what the weapon is for. The weapon itself is not the goal. The weapon itself is just a weapon. It's a powerful weapon, yes. It's to be used for the goal. What's the goal? Life for human beings. Have you forgotten what the weapon is supposed to be used for? Have you forgotten what the weapon is for? Have you forgotten what the weapon is for? You are constantly training people how to use the weapon and telling them how valuable the weapon is and how good they need to be at using the weapon. But you are not teaching them how to aim the weapon. And they're just shooting it up in the sky, boy. It's a great weapon, but if you don't teach people how to aim it and tell them what it's for, it's useless. Hitler was a great leader. What good is a weapon without a purpose? What good is a weapon if you don't know what you got it for? Have you forgotten what the weapon is for? I'm going to tell you. The weapon is for saving human lives. That's what leadership is for. If you're not doing that, if you're not helping people and saving lives in all manner of ways, if you're not leading people to life, it's a beautiful weapon, but it ain't doing any good. Have you forgotten what the weapon is for? The weapon is for saving lives. That's what the weapon is for. That's what the weapon is for. I would rather have a person who's not very good at using the weapon, who actually knows why he's using it, to save lives, than somebody who's incredibly skilled at the weapon but doesn't know what to use it for. I don't care how good you are at leadership if you're not using it for the right things. And I don't care how many people you're training to be good leaders if you're not teaching them to use it for the right things. I don't care. I don't care how many books you write. I don't care how many seminars you lead. I don't care how much money you make and the people that you train make. If they're not using it for the right things, big deal. Leadership is for saving lives. Leadership is for leading people to life. Leadership is for human beings to lead them to life and to save lives relationally, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, and in every other arena of life that you can possibly think of. Leadership is for saving lives and for leading people to life. Have you forgotten what leadership is for?